Gemini, in March, I think he finally gave up on these dreams and your struggle. I can see that you're sort of still giving it up a little, but I think that's just indicative that you've got a lot of baggage that you have to release, and you are releasing it this month still. But I don't think this is dominating it. What is dominated it is now you're struggling to do everything you've got to do. And I think it's because you've given up on what you were trying to do, and now you say, well, what is there to my life? And I put so much effort into my plans, and now I've released them. What am I going to do? And to a certain degree, your plans were moving very slowly indeed, but they took up all your energy. So yeah, it's April is an important month for you, very important. You have given up, and you have started afresh, started your life afresh, with a wide-eyed innocence, knowing that life from now on isn't going to be perfect, but it is going to be different. And as a result of doing that, you realise that you've gained an awful lot of practical information. You've done so many things. Okay, they've not come to fruition, but you've learned so much from that. Learned so much about your life, learned so much about yourself, and that was the whole point. I have this worry that you may also have spent so much money in doing it and burnt bridges with your traditional friends, because in the future we have an energy of maybe limited money and no friends. I think it's as much psychological as anything. You have thrown yourself into these goals, and as I say, it may have cost you money, and you may have sort of neglected your friends, but I think they're still there. It's a sort of a psychological thing. What would maybe make life a little bit easier for you is to throw yourself into looking for something else, something creative. Could be love, and that's cropped up a few times, but looking for something creative, yeah. And it feels strange to be saying this about you in in April. But you're sort of juggling, you've been so busy on what on your project, that now you've released it. You've got so much catching up to do. There've been things you've been neglecting, maybe as simple as the garden, but maybe administrative things that, bureaucratic, dealing with things that you perhaps thought, well, I'm never going to have to deal with these again. And you're picking up the pieces again. I think including friendships, and you're actually finding it difficult to do everything that you've got to do. That's a bit of a struggle, and so that's going to run through everything this month, really. And I think the thing that really got you about your project, has really frustrated you is you've been determined. You've been determined to see things through. You really have, and you've kept with it for a long time, but it's been moving very slowly for a very long time, very, very slowly. And I think that was the final nail in the coffin for you. You've done so much for it, but now, you've realised that it's taken more than a year out of your life, hasn't it? and you've put everything else on hold. And what have you really achieved, you know? And I think that's the reality of this month. And of course, the thing that really cemented that you're moving on was dumping of baggage. But you're still dumping baggage, you're still moving on. I know when you started to do it, you didn't expect that it would take so long, but frankly, there is so much baggage, you know. It's not a one-off thing. It's a slow drip of getting rid of all this baggage, and you know, as I say, it's gone on for a long time. It's gone on nearly as long as my struggles to get paid my pensions and my struggles with banks and everything. I know there's still baggage that I'm having to dump. You know, I had a recent run-in with one of my Indonesian banks. You know, to be perfectly honest, I get the distinct impression that their customer service felt there were points to be scored by making an old man look stupid. And if they knew my history, you know, the things that they were talking about, I knew far more than them, you know. But clearly they felt there was points to be scored by making me look foolish. And this is baggage. These things hit you, and it's still a part of this baggage of having been abused by banks, etc., that I'm still getting over, and you will still be getting over things. Now, this next energy is the future. I think it's not objective, it's more a feeling that you have. I'm hoping it's not objective. I think it's about perceptions. But of course, you know, and I've mentioned it a few times, you've probably put so much into your goals that you've neglected your old friends. And you've not lost them, but you might feel that you have. And you've got to make the effort now if you want to resurrect them. But I know how it feels, you know, you probably don't want to discuss all that you've been through with them. You'll have to, you know, inevitably in seeing them. And has it left you short of money? I'm not sure it has, but maybe you're feeling, well, I've spent an awful lot of money on what I've been doing and I've achieved nothing, you know. I think it's that. I think it's the perception of lack of money and lack of friends. But that is the energy of the future. And I'm sounding very negative, but I'm not, because you have moved on. You really have moved on, and you know that this is a new life that you're starting, you know. You're picking up the pieces, as it were, but it's really a new life, and you're approaching it in the right way, knowing that it all won't go swimmingly, but seeing it as an adventure, seeing it as something new for you. A wide-eyed innocence about it, you know. You look at this card and the rendering shows all your possessions on your back and you're striding off into the unknown. I mean, I think that's really what you were doing, and now you're sort of maybe going backwards, but it's the same energy, and that's the important thing. So you are moving forward, you know, you really are, and you need to give yourself credit for this. This leads to the outcome, which I think is a good outcome. Now, I am confident you're going to be all right, despite, you know, the perception of maybe no mates and no money in the future. I'm certain you're going to be fine. But there could be a easier route, and that is to take your mind off things, take your mind off what you're doing, by looking for something creative, you know. your garden's got a lot of weeds in it, but I think it's something new that you need to do, like pottery classes, I don't know. But something creative. It could be love, and that's cropped up a few times for you. But yeah, you need something to take your mind off it, and it is something of a creative nature. Watercolour painting. That's creative. Yeah. Anyway, maybe you think that's a dreadful thing to do, but something to take your mind off it. Yeah, and I think it would help you. Now, I've assured you that you are making progress, and that sort of going off on a new journey is indicative of it. And indeed, it's that very action that leads to what I think is a very useful outcome. It's the outcome of the King of Wands. This is a king who has sort of a king of action, a king of practical knowledge, and I think that has come from your experience. But interestingly, it's not the energy of the wounded warrior. It's not a stoical energy of looking back on things and saying, oh yeah, well, that happened. Oh, I don't feel so good about myself. It's an energy of wanting to do something practical. So I think it's a great energy to have. I think it's exactly the right sort of energy and outcome. And I think we can summarise for you now, Gemini. Gemini, I've been following your sort of project and your abandonment of the project and what have you. And I think you really have abandoned it now. And now this is the reality of having abandoned it. You abandoned it. I mean, you put so much into it, and you were determined, but the actual progress you made was negligible, wasn't it? So although you'd worked very hard and probably neglected everything around you as a result, you actually achieved very little. And you're still, even though you've dumped the baggage, you're still dumping it, and that's not unusual, because you'll keep coming across things that you say, oh yeah, and it'll keep hitting you, and you'll need to keep dumping baggage. The thing that strikes me now is that you're actually, the reality is that you've actually got quite a lot on your plate. As I say, there's so much you've neglected. I think friendships is one of them, but maybe your garden, maybe administrative things, bureaucratic things. Maybe, as a result of your plans, you'd told all sorts of officials you're going to do this, and now you're having to get back to them and say, well, I'm not going to do that now. And I think you're struggling a little with all you've got to do, to be honest. But you have approached it well. You're on a new journey, even though it's an old journey. But you're approaching it knowing that not everything will go swimmingly, but you're approaching it with an open heart, not with a heavy heart. So that is going to lead you to being sort of determined to act in a very practical way, based on the knowledge you have gained from what has happened. And I think that's very important, because this isn't the energy of the wounded warrior. You're not looking stoically going, oh, this happened, that happened, and oh dear. No, you're looking at things in a very practical way. In the future, and I think it's only perceptions, but there may be the feeling of being a lack of money. Maybe you'd thrown so much money into things and they've not come off. And now, the reality is, well, it's not left me with that much. And the other thing is, you have neglected friends. Now look, they're still there. You can go back to them. I know you don't want to talk about all that's happened with them, but they are still there. But there is this feeling of no money and no mates in the future. What would help is you picking up something that would take your mind off things, something creative. Now, I did suggest watercolour painting, but that might be the last thing you want to do. Could be a new love, but something creative to take your mind off things would certainly help.